Oh boy, it's the N-Zap, a real-world object scissor-kicked into a cartoony video game. What is this, modern Paper Mario? Anyway, it's a pretty good weapon that's very commonly used in ranked battle, but the downside to it is its pee-pee-poo-poo saggy-baggy damage. 4 shots to kill? What are you, a college freshman? It has a very high rate of fire to help make up for that, but sometimes you'll have difficulty landing all 4 shots in a row, and you'll miss. And by you, I mean me, I miss. I can feel that dog from Duck Hunt laughing at me every time I miss. Shut up, dog! Shut up! No, not you, dog. You're fine. I'm talking to the dog on the video game. Go back to sleep. If you land only 2 or 3, the enemy's gonna get away or shoot you back. And if your shots are missing, and by that I mean when my shots are missing, sometimes they can turn the beat around and get the kill on you first. 10 attack only needs 3 shots. 52 gal only needs 2. 10 umbrella only needs 1. Also, you're relatively short-ranged, so get used to being outranged by weapons that survive off the life support known as main power-up, such as the Bamboos or Dually Squelchers and the Splattershot Pro, which has longer range than you and often will kill you in only 2 shots. So get ready to be killed by the Kensa Pro over, and over, and over, and over, and over! God dang it, Sape Hill! If you're gonna use the N-Zap, I'd like to introduce you to your new best friend. It's called Run Speed. This is already a lightweight weapon, so if you stack on some run speed, you're gonna be breaking a sound barrier. This makes you a master strafer and hard to hit while you're running and shooting. So make sure you get a good stretch in beforehand, because it's fucking leg day. Okay, that's a little bit too much speed. Other than your quickness, everything else about this weapon is like how women see my profile on Tinder. Not perfect, but good enough. Good enough at painting, good enough ink efficiency, good enough accuracy, good enough fast kill time even when needing to land 4 shots, good enough at charging special quickly, lends itself well to special spam builds, good enough range to slightly outrange other short range weapons, so with good positioning you can hit them without them hitting you. How are the 3 sub and special options? Not amazing, but good enough. It's a jack of all trades weapon like a Final Fantasy Red Mage. It has a great balance between offense and support. The ultimate flex weapon, so flex on your opponent like you're flexing them thick thighs from doing thousands of squats. Squid Man. You ever played Duck Hunt? Where you see a bird, you shoot it? Well, this is like Duck Hunt, but with a machine gun. Just hold the trigger and paint and shoot. What else do you want me to say? And from all of the working out your legs and flexing, by now you should know what's most important for fitness. Your core. So always be thinking about abs. Always be schmovin'. You're super fast, so use that to your advantage. Shoot your targets while making it hard to hit you. Be unpredictable, but you gotta watch out there now, because if you don't account for your enhanced speed while aiming, you may run into trouble. Also, with the Zappos, it's generally better to keep your feet on the ground while shooting for better accuracy. If you outrange them, keep them on the edge of your range, because you only outrange them by a tiny little bit, and they're probably pretty fast too. You're like the longest range short range weapon, the biggest of the smallest. Don't worry about the length, it's not the size, it's how you use it. Is the untruth you should tell yourself, but you're wrong. It's all about length. You short king sit upon a throne of lies! If you're getting outranged, use your incredible velocity to dance back and forth until you're up close to your target. Or just hide, that works too. A flex weapon like this is all about the push and pull of combat. Sometimes you gotta fall back a little bit, but sometimes you gotta go ham. Take advice from the legendary and sexy hero Dumban and
feel the flow of battle,
which will make you be
at one with the battlefield.
There's 3 kits for the Zappy boys, and while none of these options would be my first choice, none of them are that bad either. And I don't know which one is which, and neither do you. Which one's the 81? Which one's the 87? Which one's the 93? Trick question, none of them are none of those! And I'm too lazy to look it up, so for the rest of the video, I'm gonna call them the gray one, the orange one, and the maroon one. Cool, cool. Well, that one's really more of a cranberry color. The gray N-Zap is probably the best one, especially for high-level ranked battle, league battle, and competitive tournaments. Ink armor is the meta of Splatoon 2. Always has been, always will be, and well, it hasn't been nerfed in literally years. Even if you're playing solo, armor's always got your back, so spam the hell out of it. The other team's gonna be using ink armor, so you gotta use ink armor too.
I use
ink armor
to destroy the
ink armor. Also, suction bombs are pretty good. They have a variety of strategic uses. What are those uses, you ask? The orange N-Zap is also a viable option. while the gray one is a little bit more tactical, the orange one is more annoy the other team for the next 5 minutes. This orange creamsicle Zapapalooza is good at scouting out hiding foes. Throw out some auto bombs and they'll chase people away like they're Amy Rose chasing Sonic, and you know, that's kind of a messed up dynamic when you think about it. Auto bombs don't take a ton of ink, so throw them out whenever you can. And with 10 missiles, you can target the other team and sort of know where they are for a couple seconds, which can help you chase them down. Missile spam is popular among some players, but it really only works well if multiple teammates do it. The Maroon N-Zap, you know, it's really more of a burgundy color, is probably the weakest of the three, but it's got some moves. And by that I mean one move, Ink Storm, over and over and over again, as long as you have a sprinkler going and you run around painting everything. The Maroon Zap, you know, it's really more of a raspberry. It's really only good in splat zones, since you can paint the zone very quickly with both your sprinkler and Ink Storm and your main weapon. Or maybe the Maroon Zapparoni, you know, it's really more of a carmine. It's good in other modes too. Man, I don't know what I'm talking about. I barely play this game anymore, man. I play Xenoblade. It's real good. Man, making a video series on it. You might want to check it out, even if you haven't played the game. Worked really hard on it. I don't know, but it was really funny. plug. But anyway, here's some advice from someone who does know what they're talking about.
What's up? Professional N-Zap main here telling you the way of the Zap. So the N-Zap is one of the most well-rounded weapons in Splatoon 2. It's super fast, allowing you to fight people super quickly and not feel like your weapon is slowing you down in any way. The N-Zaps are some of the best painters in the game, thus they can build ink armor / tender missile / ink storm at breakneck speeds. Furthermore, the N-Zaps don't have a reticle as wide as the Pacific Ocean like a certain other weapon that I know. Starshot Jr. If you want to optimize your special building even more, simply strap on some special charge up, and if you want to feel like Sonic on crack, put on as much swim and run speed up as possible, as well as some ink resistance to be the fast person on the field. The suction bomb takes up more ink than the splat bomb, and without the Junior's cushion of having 110% the ink that other weapons in the game do, it wouldn't hurt having some ink saver sub on as well. With this set, your opponents will feel their chances of winning and zapped away. Haha. Back to you, Astro.
What gear should you use? Have you not been listening to the whole video? Run speed up, you silly goose! Some people will run all run speed or mostly run speed. However, you gotta remember that the more of the same gear you equip, you get diminishing returns with each one. Plus, there are some other great abilities that complement the Zap well. Ink resistance and swim speed are good abilities to help you stay mobile. Ink recovery refills your ink tank faster to help you resume spraying and praying. Special charge helps you spam more specials, which is one of your many jobs. Main power up on the Zapatos both increases turf coverage of your shots and increases your accuracy while your feet are on the ground, so a little bit of that can be useful for turfing, charging your special, and getting kills. For your feet ability, Object Shredder can help you tear through the other team's ink armor, which again, they're probably going to be using it. For Hat's only ability, Last Ditch Effort makes your weapon way more ink efficient if it's the last 30 seconds of the match, or if you're in a ranked battle and your opponent scores at least 50 points, and it'll last for the rest of the match, including overtime. It's like equipping more main saver, sub saver, and ink recovery up, which will help your painting and your specialing. And don't be all like,
hey, I'm so good, I win before Last Ditch Effort activates. There's no point in me using it.
man, get out of here, man. None of us are that good. So Last Ditch Effort is a pretty good hat ability. Alternatively, on the other hand, another good hat ability to consider is Comeback. For 20 seconds after you respawn, it's like you're equipping an additional main of Main Saver, Sub Saver, Ink Recovery up, Run Speed up, Swim Speed, and Special Charge, which is pretty dang good, especially if you're more of an aggressive player.
I'll never need comeback because Al never died.
Man, get your mess up out of here. And since you're so overconfident, Comeback also pairs well with Quick Respawn, stupid ass. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and thank you to AlphaStar716 for your pro tips. Everyone go check out his channel, he actually uploads. Also, thank you to everyone on Twitter for your advice and suggestions on the N-Zap. I'm just one guy who does not know every little intricacy of every weapon, so it's definitely helpful to get more perspectives. I'll link the thread below so you can see other people's tips. But I don't know, maybe while you're there, you can follow me on Twitter and you can help me with future videos as I slurp up some clout. Now here's some amateur stock footage of N-Zap gameplay I found.